30 times. Ten times more. Two times more. Letting go and stop.
And all these challenges, 2 hours sitting in ice, do you feel cold, or is it?
Actually, no.
You don't feel cold.
You translate it into force. It's learning how to deal from a force awakened within with the impact of the force on your body. So I learned how to do that. So, and then you don't feel the force anymore. You neutralize the force.
Okay.
So, you know, scientists, they saw this, and they saw actually a person doing impossible feats, physiologically measured by scientific investigations, research, etc. Tells us hey, what he is doing is not possible. So let's test him. And I was tested in a physiological lab department somewhere in the university in the Netherlands. I live in Amsterdam. This was somewhere else in the Netherlands. And they hooked me up with wires everywhere and took my blood while I was standing 80 minutes in ice. Direct.
80.
Yes. 80 minutes. 1 hour, 20 minutes.
Just standing all the way up to the neck? Or?
Yes, up till the neck. And they had my blood being drawn, and they saw that the blood, which later was exposed to a bacteria, had zero reaction, so no immunological reaction on the bacteria. And that means that's not possible normally, because the immune system creates these reactions, which in a human creates fever, headaches, uncontrolled shivering, all over agony and all that. And this guy, its immune cells, it doesn't react. So that's a direct relationship with the immune system, which could not be influenced, and now shown that it can be influenced. So they saw that. They saw also that while I was in there, my core body temperature remained 37 degrees all throughout. They saw also, and that's very remarkable, being motionless in front of the tank without being inside, no trigger, just standing, taking blood, being analyzed, that blood, because I knew I gotta go in. So I programmed my body up till cell level.
Thirty times. 10 times more. Two times more. Letting go and stop.
And it's only because your mind says, I gotta go in there. It programs the cell activity, which you need to perform. And that's the mind. And that could be not only good for sporters who are into winning, they learn to program the cell to create more cell activity at will. And that's very important, that they know that and that they just focused instead of being, I got to do this, the past, and but my mortgage and my car and my wife and my man and this all. No, just be there and show that you are the master within every cell of yours, which then is able to create a lot more energy. And with this breathing, which you just did, that combination makes us the alchemist of our own body. So I found that out, but first I had to do all these 26 records and coming in the picture and in the media and television and all. And then science came in, and now it has been proven that we, as the first group in the world, that the scientific history, that the autonomic nervous system can be influenced deeply. Everybody can do this.
Everyone. And you've had a lot of people go through workshops with you where you've taken them in the water, you've taken them up mountains, who...
Last January, I had a man, 76 years old, no prior mountaineering experience. And he climbs Kilimanjaro, 6 kilometers, in 44 hours.
Wow.
No problem.
77.
76 years old. Now he's 77 far. It was just 1 month before having his following birthday. Wow. And he is really on. It transforms a person because it's like a rabbit. One day before it dies, it's still on. It's still able to flee, fight, even, all these primordial realities, which is the 5 F's: food, freeze, flight. I'm not going to go into that. But then it's very, a rabbit is able to do that. A rabbit is a mammal, but we are mammals. We got a mammalian physiology, but we got our mind too.
Yeah.
And we actually disturb a lot of our physiology throughout life because of uncontrolled stress.
30 times. Ten times more. 2 times more. Letting go and stop.
Now, I brought this man back into learning to control his stress hormone. And we have shown in the university people lying in bed, controlled stress hormone, producing more adrenaline, lying in bed, being high, like you were right now, more than somebody in fear going into its first bungee jump. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's control over the hormonal system. And that actually, the stress is also able to block and to intervene with our physiological processes in the depth of our body, and we have no control. Now we can regain control over the deepest, not only of these physiology, but also the brain.
Right. How often do you practice this breathing strategy? I mean, there's lots of different strategies you have, but how often do you practice the one we just did with me?
I like to do it actually this time, this way, not too much.
Not too much.
But I'm
once
into
a week, once a month, once a day.
Whenever I feel.
Okay.
I had years and years. I saw all the lights and electricity and images and all that. I can retrieve it anytime. Right now, I do a lot conscious breathing.
What does that look like?
Conscious breathing is during the day. Because now I know it's learning to control the alkalinity, the pH level within the body. It's good for that. And if you really have nasty matters, issues in the tissues, then you are able to, like depression, anxiety, then you are able to tap in, and you know that this one works.
Right.
And it works.
Definitely,
We are doing neurological brain research very soon, and it's because they see this works.